Welcome to a presentation on the four types of financial aid: grants, scholarships, student employment, and loans. My name is Carl Huber, and I am the UMD's financial aid educator, helping new high school students and transfer students navigate the cost of your education. Keep in mind that completing the student's free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA, allows students to be considered for eligibility for more than $150 billion in federal grants, loans, and work-study funds. Check out the video produced by Federal Student Aid on how to fill out the FAFSA at z.umn.edu/fill-out-FAFSA. Financial aid can come from federal, state, school, and private sources to help you pay for your UMD education. Scholarships are merit-based funding that's not paid back. It's gift aid. The UMD Merit Scholarship Program is administered by our Office of Admissions for new high school and transfer students. It is based on merit, meaning your academic achievements, possible class rank, and involvement in extracurricular activities. All of these are taken into consideration in offering these scholarships. The deadline to apply for the UMD Scholarship Program is December 15th each year, and your application needs to be completed by February 1st. Outside scholarships are financial aid funded by companies, service groups, foundations, organizations, and individuals. They range greatly in value, and they are typically tailored to the issuing organization. When you receive a scholarship offer letter from an organization outside of UMD, please email One Stop Student Services a copy of the letter at umdhelp@d.umn.edu. Grants are need-based funding that's not paid back. It's gift aid, like scholarships. Pell Grant and the SEOG Grant are the two federal grants. Pell Grant eligibility is based on the FAFSA, Expected Family Contribution, or EFC. The EFC is an index number unique to your family as calculated by FAFSA. It is not an amount that you pay. This number determines eligibility for these two federal grant programs. The Minnesota State Grant is for Minnesota high school graduates. The students are offered the need-based grant based on the FAFSA EFC, and also assuming they take 15 credits. If a student decides to take less than 15 credits, the Minnesota State Grant is prorated about $400 for each credit taken below 15. There are 3 need-based institutional grants available at the University of Minnesota. The first is the U-Promise, which is eligible for Minnesota students and is a need-based scholarship for households with an adjusted gross income, or AGI, as determined by the FAFSA from the FAFSA of $120,000 or lower. The second is the Promise Plus free tuition program, eligible for new Minnesota freshman students. They receive the cost of tuition will be covered by federal, state, and university scholarships and grants. The family household income must be $50,000 or lower. No separate application is necessary. Just apply for admissions and submit the FAFSA. The third need-based institutional grant is the Native American Promise Tuition Program. Starting the fall 2022 semester, eligible new freshmen and transfer students who are enrolled citizens from one of the 11 federally recognized tribal nations in Minnesota and meet household income levels will have financial support to cover up to the cost of their tuition. For details on the program, go to z.umn.edu/native-american-promise-tuition-info. There are 2 types of student employment: federal or state college work-study and miscellaneous student employment. The Federal and State College Work-Study Program is a need-based program and is determined by your FAFSA. The miscellaneous student employment is not based on FAFSA. Students, even though they are not offered federal or state college work-study on their financial aid offer, can still work on campus. There are positions for both federal and state college work-study students, as well as students that are not eligible based on their FAFSA. Student employment is a great way to connect on campus and build relationships with professional staff and faculty members. Students work an average of 10 to 15 hours a week. The money earned is paid directly to the student for their own personal needs. Student employment is also an excellent resume builder. Campus jobs include, but are not limited to, for example, an admissions tour guide, a library desk worker, recreation services assistant, student food services, or an office setting like a one-stop student services or student financial accounts. I encourage all students who want student employment opportunity to go to UMD Human Resources website and search for positions under student jobs. The Federal Direct Loan Program has two types of loans, the subsidized, which is based on FAFSA eligibility, and unsubsidized. A subsidized loan is a need-based loan, meaning the loan is interest-free while you're in school. The government pays the interest on the loan. The unsubsidized loan is a non-need-based loan, meaning the interest accrues while you're in school and is added to the principal amount borrowed at repayment time. You do not have to make payments on either the subsidized or the unsubsidized loan while you are in school. You have a 6-month grace period after graduating before the loan repayment begins. Freshman students can borrow $5,500. Students transferring with 30 or more credits can borrow $6,500, and students coming in with an associate's degree or transfer students with over 60 credits can borrow $7,500. Each July 1st, the federal government sets the interest rates for the coming academic year. Besides the Federal Direct Student Loan Program, there are two additional options for borrowing for students' education. The first is through private loans. Any loan the student would apply for through a private lender would need a creditworthy cosigner. The Minnesota Self-Loan is funded by the state of Minnesota and is a private loan through the Minnesota Office of Higher Education. You can apply for the Self-Loan program online. You will need a creditworthy cosigner. UMD offers the website Fast Choice. This site lists the 34 current private lenders that UMD students have borrowed from. Fast Choice website can help you compare interest rates, explore the different loan program features, and apply directly for the private loan from the Fast Choice website. Private loan applications are verified by the university in late July when UMD finalizes financial aid offers to the undergraduate students. The second option is the Federal Parent Plus loan. The Federal Parent Plus loan is in the parent's name and parent's responsibility to pay back. The Plus loan application is available in mid to late July. The information about federal loans, private loans, or the Parent Plus loan can be found at the One Stop Student Services website at z.umn.edu/other loans. One Stop Student Services is here to help. The One Stop counselors provide student service support for financial aid, billing and payment, records, and registration. Everything in this presentation can be found at the One Stop website at z.umn.edu/UMD One Stop under the Finances tab, circled on the screen. I know, as a financial aid educator for UMD, you and your family are facing important financial and personal decisions about your education. A college degree is an investment that will benefit you for a lifetime. Ensuring that you have a financial information you need to make that decision is crucial to your future success. I offer 30-minute financial aid appointments designed for admitted seniors and transfer students and their families. This time is yours and designed to help you where you are in the process, help you navigate the FAFSA, explain your estimated financial aid offered, explore financial aid resources that are available, and answer any questions you might have. The link to my appointment calendar is in the center of the screen, z.umn.edu/financial aid appointment. Pick a date and time that works best for you. Specify in the description if you prefer a Zoom session or would like a telephone call. I will email you a confirmation of the appointment. You can also always contact a counselor at UMD's One Stop Student Services by email or phone. Thank you for your time, and welcome to Bulldog Country.